Hi, welcome to the next edition of playing competitive Pokemon. And today, recently a deck got like a top 16, I think, in a regional featuring Mega Lopunny plus the Dusknoir package. We have one Klefki and a Fez and a Latias. We do have one Kangaskhan in the deck to tutor for. We have a Prime Catcher. And yeah, we have one Mist Energy, some Jet Energy, and that's all of our energy, really. We have a couple Jamming Towers to stop tools. We don't actually play any tools. Yeah, that's kind of the deck. We have Mega Kangaskhan in the active. We could definitely put 2 cards on top and then draw them. So that's pretty good too. So that's what we're trying out today. If you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. And let's dive right into the games. I don't want to do this. Could get Lopunny, but get a Pidgey. Latias. Say go. See what he does, right? We could probably win the game by just evolving, sniping. I kind of hope we don't, though. That's kind of cheesy, but cool. Yeah, to me, that'd be very cheesy if I just win by 1 Dusknoir on turn 2. I wonder what they're up to here. Okay. Iono is pretty bad. Okay, that's a little bit better, arguably. That's great. Great to hear that, man. Do you have any new decks you've been playing lately? You made a weird Mega Dianze Terra box for a friend. It does fine. I think actually Dianze is pretty decent by itself. I played it early on the channel. Because you have the Hourglass, or the Power Glass, I think is what it's called. So we evolve there. Get the bunny. Is there anything else I want here? Oh, I should have got a Kangaskhan. But I don't have a Kangaskhan, it looks like. I think that's a good line here because I don't really want to give him a prize with Fez. No, he's not yet. What fighting deck is wanting to put... That's playing Larvitar. Oh. Well, dang. Okay, here comes a KO. Get rid of that guy. Boss's order, maybe? No. Okay, so... Iono. $230. Go ahead. So I could get another energy. Evolve here, put the energy, smack. I could also just grab a Dusclops. KO here. KO something else on the bench. Alright, so I need to grab a bunny, an energy, and a... I could get Prime Catcher, right? That's actually pretty decent. But that's in the active, KO this. Let's see what we draw. I wouldn't be upset if I drew a stretcher. Ah, speaking of Night Stretcher, there it is. What do you guys say? What do you got going on this turn? I wonder if he's playing the one that stops stop items. Okay, so he puts a one here. Another Night Stretcher. Gets back into energy. Yeah. You could, I guess, pitch it away for the Lunastone. No. Okay, I drew the Lopunny, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. So I need Jet Energy, Dusknoir. And we'll grab... No more card advantage for you. Get a boss's order. We have switches, so that's pretty decent. Okay. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. It's kind of really good. It's only a stage 1. It's easy to enable every turn. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're playing that Tyranitar EX. I like it. Yeah, seeing playing Dingo. It's also Kangaskhan also seeing a lot more play now. Literally every deck I'm playing today is featuring this card. I don't know. And plus, I mean, look at that baby. It's kicking some butt. It looks more ferocious than the mother. Yeah, one of the decks actually is playing the ice cream. So that's true. Actually, 2 decks that featuring is playing ice cream. What are you gonna do? I have a boss's order plus the switch. So it doesn't really matter what you do, I just KO. And KO. And win. All right, 1-0. Let's get into the next. Yeah, but even then, like one of them, like you easily got covered, right? So they're basically both were free because you have so much extra currency in this game. It's kind of funny. Get the Latias EX. Say go. And just like this, we're pressuring 230 damage on turn 2 by just evolving here, Jet Energy. That's even after drawing 2 because the Kangaskhan EX. Jamming Tower. Iono. Okay. Definitely kind of rough. But we can easily set that back up pretty quick. So evolve there. Don't need any other Jamming Tower. I don't think I need Fez right now. Take a bunny. Draw 2. I see no point of using the Dusclops. KO the Fez. Okay. Catcher. I guess you put the Dusclops into the main? Or into the active? Sure. Oh my gosh, an Iono? Well, that's a bad hand. If I've ever seen one. And we have nothing really for this Night Stretcher. And I guess if we somehow get a Pidgeot, this hand's pretty decent. So now we just Dust Cyclops the Budew. And then put this in the active, KO something else. That's not bad. Hit you. So, in reality, what this thing is, this is like the first aggro card I've seen in Pokemon TCG. Not even gonna lie, this is the first aggro card I've seen in a long time. Where, like in other TCGs, there's always a deck that tries to win very quickly, does a lot of damage output, and collect prizes or win by combat damage very fast. That's kind of what this deck is, right? So Lopunny is kind of like the best aggro card in the game. I mean, you might think I'm crazy. I think that's actually the right definition for this card. Because I was thinking about that recently. Like, how do we build a deck in Pokemon that's hyper aggressive? Not really, you know, trying to go long like Gardevoir or stuff like that. And I think Lopunny makes the most sense. Yeah, there you go. 2-0. Let's get into the next. So we first get Bunny. Is it crazy to go for a Ditto? Go ahead. I think that was a pretty effective turn one. I could be wrong. Because now we just evolve here, use Hilda, potentially, if he doesn't have an Iono. Use that to grab the Bunny plus a Jet Energy and get our first KO. Okay, Arven, that's okay. That means our plan is not messed up. It looks like they might be going for an evolution here. They're getting 2 Pokemon here to evolve. Should be a Toxel and a Shark. But it's double Toxel. Okay. That's respectable. You're going for the aggressive ramp plan. And maybe they're a Mega Absol deck. Trying to get that sweet evolving. So, unless we draw a rare candy, I don't see us changing our plan here. We evolve there. Use Hilda. Grab the Bunny. Grab a Jet Energy. Evolve. And swing. So far, not only is this deck very effective, but it also seems like it's a very beginner-friendly style deck, too. Like, that's a good thing, right? So, it seems like a very high power level punch deck that also is very beginner-friendly. Like, it's pretty... You have your straight lines with this deck. You have your Duskull, your Pidgeot, and your Fan Rotom and kind of searching. So, like, I feel like you can easily learn this deck relatively fast and be highly effective at it and pick up a lot of wins. So I think this is actually a very good deck for the TCG. Okay, Lillie's Determination. Sure. Okay, so this actually is a Roaring Moon deck. Okay. So you put 2 energy on this. You don't have your EX. Which allows you to put this in the active. I guess it has a free retreat. Now this might set me back some, actually. So he gets 3 prizes. And I guess I do 70 damage here. With the Fan Rotom. So they get 3, go to 3. Hopefully we could do another KO, go to 3 ourselves. Play a Fez, draw 3. Not what I'm looking for. I need to draw some cards. There we go. So we could do this. Pick up the bunny again. Play the bunny. Throw that away. Actually, throw these 2 away. Get a Pidgeot. Let's get another Hilda. That's actually pretty decent. KO there. Okay. So I could get rid of this Fez this turn. Another Roaring Moon. I guess that means it's over. Okay. I guess I had to do the Fan Rotom. And just pray he didn't have a... And leave this off of it. I was not expecting them to have another very quick Roaring Moon up and ready to go. So that means we went 2-1 with the deck. Like I said, I definitely should have just swung with a Fan Rotom. That would have been the smartest play. But I totally forgot that I would have a Pidgeot to help set up energies going forward. Yeah, so hindsight, I probably would have won that game if I would have done it the other way that I was thinking originally. But still, like, it took him 2 Roaring Moons, I guess. Megas, showcasing why Megas have that huge downside. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we want to think about this deck? We went 2-1. I think, like I said, I definitely think I could have easily went 3-0 with the deck. That's slight modification. Because Fan Rotom is not a bad attacker for one single prizer. But it is kind of weird, though, that he is resistant to fighting. But I guess he's a flying type. Makes sense. But yeah, so like it does make sense. If I would have done that slight modification, I probably would have won that game because I would have done this, swung for 70, got up 2 prizes, and then the following turn I would have left the bunny as is, and then I would evolve it so that way I don't expose myself to a 3 prizer. And then at that point I would be able to just put that in the active, use the Prime Catcher to put the bunny in the active and the Fez in the active, and that would have been a lethal, right? But I do like the way this deck is constructed. I've never been a huge fan of this card, but I get it's pretty decent to stop. It's kind of a different way of stopping Monkey Dories and stuff like that. But we could technically just play the Stadium, right? That prevents Monkey Dories, but that also stops, I guess, our Dusknoirs. But let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this list, and I'll talk to you guys next time.